Wow. A lot.
Won't miss that one.
That's efficient.
Yeah.
All right, I'd like to call the meeting to order at 7 o'clock. We'll start by saying the pledges. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Brady.
My chair is really.
I know.
All right, Tom is not with us tonight. Tom Lansner is not with us tonight. So do I have a motion to put Christine in as a voting member tonight?
Make a motion to put Christine as a voting member.
Second?
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Do I have a motion to approve agenda as presented?
I'll make a motion to approve our agenda as presented.
Second.
Discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of minutes from October 2nd, 2024.
I'll make a motion to approve our Board of Finance special meeting minutes from October 2nd, 2024.
For second,
I'll second it.
any corrections, additions? Anybody? I didn't see any. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Public participation, I seriously doubt we'll have any. Communications, I have none. Amy?
None.
There we go. We are picking on
Flying
gas
through.
tonight. Number 8, well, we just met 2 weeks ago too, so.
Yeah.
Monthly reports, Amy. Start with the town.
I don't know if there's anything specific anybody has questions on. Taxes are 59% collected. Jay's not here to even hear that. He was asking today, and I didn't know the number. Nothing else that I'm not expecting something to make.
59%, that typical for this time of year?
Yeah,
Yeah.
usually it's like 55 by the end of July, beginning of August.
Okay.
It will be very slow until then the second payment comes in January.
Okay.
So right now, we're actually collected half of our money, 49.4%. Selectmen, I don't have anything that I brought you other than I will tell you the registrar entry I did last month is going to leave them short in the election worker non-payroll line by a few bucks, but I'm going to leave it there because the other line should cover it.
Is that all taken care of now, all of?
No,
Okay.
we still have some people who worked who haven't filled out employee paperwork and want to be paid but can't be unless they fill out an I-9 in their 2 tax forms.
Okay.
So
And there's not a way around that since they don't know prior to?
they did know.
Oh,
I don't know that, and the people in charge knew.
okay.
I don't know when the people actually got told, but by July 3rd, we knew they had to be employees, which was before early voting ever started. Because the primary was in August.
Okay.
So, but no, there's no way around it, according to the lawyer.
Okay.
If you don't do the paperwork, you're a volunteer, right?
Right. If you didn't do paperwork, you're a volunteer,
Okay.
which is not going over so big. I don't think there's anybody else considerably over, Tallinn Dispatch was over 23 bucks. If we can't cover it in the radios, I'll be back for a transfer because that's one of those where there's only 2 lines in the whole department. But I don't think there's anything else that I know of that will be over unless anybody has any specific questions.
I don't have any.
Some of the stuff in the salary, in the benefits that have been paid is because we pay some things like workers' comp, we've already paid 2 halves. That's why it's 50%. Health insurance, we've done a couple months of payments. So I think we're good. On pension, we do our whole contribution. That 684 is the whole defined benefit portion for the town of the contribution for that. Oh, we do have a heart and hypertension problem. Our budget was only $20,000. We paid a $67,000 claim last month.
I thought you can't.
So we'll have to decide whether we use it out of the fund that we have or whether we roll it through here and see how the end of the year works. So for now, I'm going to roll it through here. But we do have that fund that we've been putting away extra money for a big claim if we have to use it. But it will be over budget. There will be no money left by the time we pay Kerma the $67,000 in October. And that's it.
In the heart and hypertension, we only have a few people that still qualify in that.
We had 2 last year and we have 1, but the same one is the big claim, is the one we were already paying claims for over the last 10 or 15 years.
Gotcha.
Heart and hypertension?
$67,000 for one claim.
You want to repeat how much taxes we?
Oh, 59%. Your collection number.
Awesome.
I
Okay,
just told them we have a big claim coming and we only have 20,000 budgeted. So for the $67,000, unless we go to that other fund, for now, I'm going to roll it through the general fund. And we'll wait and see.
okay. Any other questions?
Oh, and then CNR's in here. Just shows what's out there.
Any questions? No, okay. Thank you, Amy. Move on to the Board of Education.
Appreciate you guys giving us the extra meeting here so we can bounce. So the ones that I provide tonight are the ones that so 23, 24 everything really report at the moment. Those are the numbers that got submitted to the auditors the other next week for the Board of Ed. So did anyone have any questions as far as the 23, 24 financial reports?
So it looks like you came within $203.90. 41 cents?
Yes.
Good. Questions? Anybody? Ready?
As far as 24, 25 goes, same thing, went through our finance subcommittee. Still a little bit early right now. We're working on projections, but nothing really stands out to us at the moment. Just so you guys can see too, the 2025 report in there is what we kind of decided on with the finance subcommittee to format as far as the reports go now. So instead of rolling it up by like the object code where it's kind of hard to discern what you're looking at, now it's the same way the budget is built, kind of on departments. So it should help with clarity and ease of interpreting numbers now.
Okay. Very good. Any questions? We're thinking hard here. All right, thank you. We have no transfers tonight unless they get put in the packet.
Nope.
Reconciliations.
Oh, I forgot to ask.
Okay,
We're not far behind,
okay,
but sorry.
okay.
So right now we're through September. There's a couple things I have to adjust still, but the major outstanding checks and outstanding items are all accounted for. I did have a good conversation with AK and Kim, so we have I think a good process moving forward as far as reconciling the interfunds and everything. So we'll keep working on this.
Sounds good. All righty. Jason, anything to add to our quick meeting tonight?
Just one thing, back in April, I think Chief Carl was before you guys asking for a transfer of funds from the police department salary line for the acquisition of drones to support our emergency management operation. We have purchased 2 of those drones. However, I will tell you, despite every good faith effort, the original plan is not coming together for a number of reasons, not the least of which is some insurance and liability concerns that weren't clear when the request came in. So what I'm going to ask the board of the Warehouse Point Fire Department has opted to instead simply buy their own drone and solve that problem. But in order to get the public safety plan program up as quickly as we want it to be, we're just going to convey the second drone over to the Broadway Fire Department. So the police department will have a new one and the Broadway Fire Department will have a new one. That is in keeping with what the objective of that project was. It's just not specifically what Chief Carl and I had asked you guys to do in April. So I wanted you to know that we're still pursuing the intention of that, but some of the details haven't necessarily had to change a bit. And I just didn't want that to be something that wasn't clear.
So just to cover, so the Broadwick Fire Department essentially, instead of the town owning the drone, they're gonna take ownership.
Correct.
Right,
It'll
okay.
fall under their insurance coverage, their liability,
Okay.
their operational policy. versus creating one through emergency management, having HERMA go through the process of licensing the drone operators and signing off on the insurance coverage. Like that. They don't license the drone operators, it's done by FAA, but rather than going through HERMA's process, we're going to go through the Rutland Fire Departments for that. The police department has a UAS policy already in place. It's actually more comprehensive than what the FAA requires. That's already in place, and that can and has been set by the police commission. So I don't expect that there's going to be any issues there. The existing drone that the PD has, about it's either 8 or 9 years old. They're going to keep it on hand, but it's not going to be the quote unquote frontline one. They will have one of the 2 new ones that we purchased. Broadbrook will have one of the 2 new ones that we purchased. And Warehouse Point has indicated that they simply just, they don't even want us to convey one over. They just want to buy their own and be done with it.
Okay.
Those trainings free and clear.
Okay. And then I know we voted on projects the last time. Has that town meeting been set for that?
No, so actually, on that point, you guys did vote on a number of projects to go to town meeting. Inclusive of that is funding for the purchase of a 3rd drone. I'll simply have the Board of Selectmen cancel that, so that's not going to go to town meeting. So that'll be, I think, $21,000 that remains available for other uses.
Okay.
The town meeting, the earliest that I could do it is November 7th. I'm not terribly inclined to do it that week. I think it's smarter to wait till probably 2 weeks after that. Just, I have some concerns about tempers flaring around the presidential election. I don't really want to create a congregate setting in a political context if I can avoid it.
I'll give you that one.
That might be a little overly cautious, but it seems like it's something that I should be a little bit aware of.
Yeah.
So
that'd be just before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Any questions for Jason?
Nope, that was my other one, so thanks for asking.
All righty. Dr. Tucker.
Yeah, so just a couple of events taking place. As you can tell probably from the cars, parent-teacher conferences start today. They go through Friday, elementary school. Next week, our high school homecoming activities kick off, starting with Spirit Week, ends with the pep rally, and then the Powder Pup game on Saturday at Happy Field from 5 to 7. As far as school updates, our grade 4 classes are starting their 2nd year of the DARE program with our school resource officer, Lindsay Valencia, and that reportedly is going very well. Also, 4th grade band is off to a very strong start. That's the 2nd year of that program as well. And you may have noticed, I know it's a little dark out, but the Mill Library was donated by the PTO and was installed by the main office on Rye Street, and students can shop for books anytime outside of school hours. As far as the middle school, last Thursday, they hosted their final home cross-country meet, and I would say the girls team dominated, securing the top 5 spots and achieving a perfect score. The boys finished in 2nd place. And then last Wednesday, the high school, their students were busy taking PSATs and SATs. By their own admission, the kids reported greater confidence taking the test, as this being the 2nd year the test was computerized. And then just other news, Saturday, October 26th, from 1 to 3, the Arts and Culture Committee is scheduled to paint the crosswalk between Town Hall, Broadbrook School. My understanding is they'll have other activities, so everyone's welcome to join. And other good news, the high school track is scheduled to be completed by the end of next week. There still needs to be sod placed down and seating, but that project is close to completion.
Very good. Any questions? Thank you. As far as the rest of the agenda, I don't believe we have any new business.
Unless we want to do the meeting dates.
Yeah, we can do that. They're attached in the last page of our package here. I'm assuming that we still kept the 3rd Wednesday for our monthly meetings and based the budget workshops off of our prior dates.
Yes.
So Okay.
Make a motion to approve the 2025 meeting agendas or meeting
Dates.
dates.
I'll second, but just want to note that I will not be here April 16th. I plan to be in Mexico.
Good.
Huh?
Nice plan.
Thank you.
So we have a second. Any further discussion on the dates? Seeing none, all those in favor of approving our 2025 regular meeting dates signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, they are approved. Okay, any other new business?
One thing before you adjourn, I was looking at the calendar and I think we probably can do this at your regular November meeting, but I might need some feedback a bit earlier. We need to set budget guidelines. I think by charter, they need to be done by December 1st. Which wouldn't present a problem if that's in fact true, but if they have people return their budgets by then, which I don't think is right. I don't think we're returning that early.
No, usually the second or third week in December.
So we just want to be thinking about what you want the parameters of the budget to instructions to be for your next meeting.
Okay.
Already that time of year.
CIP's not even done yet.
I know.
All right. Very good. We'll move on to board member comments. Nothing?
I mean, I'll just comment, I know that just not because the chief walked in, but I was just gonna say, I know Police Explorers just started. So I know they had a pretty good turnout for their first meeting. I think it's gonna be a great program. I know the kids that all signed up seem to really enjoy it. I know that Officer Valencia went to the high school, I think, and, talked to some more kids. So I'm super excited that we have it in town. I know there's some kids from, Windsor Locks that have signed up and joined as well. So it's just nice to have something that's bringing, such positivity, I think, to the town. Looking forward to seeing where it goes. So thank you.
Chief, we see how you joined us. Would you like to say a few words? Just updates or anything going on in the department you want to? If not, I'm not telling you have to, but you have the opportunity to say a few words up here.
I appreciate the support. We're, working through our budget. We do have the Explore program where I think our numbers are in the teens now. We're excited about community outreach and all the things we can do.
Good, thank you. All righty. Well, if we have no other comments, our next meeting will be November 20th, 2024. And with that, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion, you're adjourned.
Maybe just time.
The comment.
Maybe that might be a record.
I think it could be.
Yeah. Just weeks ago, so it's like, I know, I had a lot come up.
Say it.